The moment I walked out of that cell, the first person I saw was my wife, Bai Ningbing. She was standing right outside the prison gates in a black dress, belly slightly showing. 3 years. She'd lost a lot of weight, but her stomach had gotten bigger. "Lin Bei, you're out!" Her voice was shaking. I stared at her belly, looked at least 5 months along, and I'd just finished a 3-year sentence. I asked flat out, "Whose kid is that?" Bai Ningbing went pale. "Yours," she said. I laughed coldly. "I've been locked up for 3 years. That baby's 5 months at most. You think I'm stupid?" She bit her lip and said nothing. The sun outside the prison was blinding. I squinted, staring at the woman I used to love. 3 years ago, I got sentenced over a financial dispute. Right before I left, she cried and told me she'd wait. Turns out she did wait, just ended up carrying someone else's baby. "Lin Bei, let's go home." "Home?" I smirked. "You sure that's still my home?" A flash of panic crossed Bai Ningbing's face. I pulled out my phone, hadn't used it in 3 years, but it still turned on. Sitting in the cab, I watched the city blur past the window. The place had changed a lot. More skyscrapers, more everything. Bai Ningbing sat next to me, sneaking glances at me the whole ride. "Lin Bei, do you hate me?" I turned to look at her. "Hate you for what? For cheating on me? Or for carrying another man's kid?" Her eyes went red. "It's not what you think." "Then what is it?" The cab pulled up in front of our apartment complex. 3 years and this place hadn't changed much. I got out and noticed Bai Ningbing was still sitting in the car. "You coming?" She scrambled out in a panic. In the elevator, she kept wringing her hands, clearly nervous. I stood across from her, studying her belly. From this angle, she looked at least 6 months along. The doors opened on the 18th floor. I grabbed my key to unlock the door, and realized the lock had been changed. I held out my hand to Bai Ningbing. She handed me a new key, her hand shaking. The door swung open. The place looked mostly the same, except for all the baby stuff. A crib, bottles, tiny clothes, all neatly arranged in the corner of the living room. "You're really looking forward to this baby, huh?" I dropped onto the couch and stared at all of it. Bai Ningbing stood in the doorway, not daring to come in. "Lin Bei, I know this is a lot to take in, but..." I cut her off. "But you've fallen for the baby's daddy." Her head snapped up, eyes wide with shock. I walked over to the crib and picked up a tiny outfit, pink, with a little bunny on it. "A girl," she answered quietly. I set it down and turned to face her. "Who is he?" Bai Ningbing bit her lip, staying silent. "Fine, don't tell me, I'll find out myself." I headed to the bedroom, needed a shower first. The bedroom had changed too. The nightstand was covered in men's stuff. A razor, cologne, a watch, none of it mine. I picked up the watch. Rolex, not cheap. This guy had money. Even the shampoo in the bathroom had been swapped out for a men's brand. I let out a cold laugh. This guy didn't just sleep with my wife, he'd made himself right at home. I got out of the shower. Bai Ningbing was still standing in the living room. "You must be hungry, let me make something." "Don't bother, I got dressed. I'm heading out." "Where are you going?" "To see an old friend." The person I was going to see was Wang Zhen, my best friend, and the only one who'd visited me the entire time I was inside. He ran a law firm downtown and business was good. I took a cab to his office. The receptionist looked up, caught off guard. "Can I help you?" "Wang Zhen." "Do you have an appointment?" "Just tell him Lin Bei is here." She made a quick call, then hung up. "Attorney Wang says you can head straight up, 32nd floor." In the elevator, I caught my reflection in the mirror. 3 years inside had taken a toll. I was thinner. But mentally, I was holding up. Wang Zhen's office was huge.